Hello, hello, Scarlet King, Lucy, hello, welcome. Block game is real again, no way. Indeed, the block game exists again. It's incredible. How's everyone doing? Hello, Frog, welcome. Good to see you. You're eating in your kitchen right now. Enjoy your eating. I hope the food is good. I have just been on a creative world on a different profile trying to see if I can get redstone to work that I was doing last time. I think I have it working. Making some tea, nice. In like 2 weeks you're off to a completely unfamiliar place to you for a whole month. Ah. Food is delightful, good to hear it. I'm going to have a look here. Right, I need more space, frankly. Oh, I'm also going to change... this is going to fuck me up. I'm going to change my inventory back to E because there's something that supposedly you can do with tab, which is open and close your recipe book like that, yeah. And you can't do that if tab is your inventory button. Very upsetting that you can't rebind that function of tab. Right, I need more space here. This is gonna come in here. What the hell did you miss from that one stream you fell asleep on? I did redstone. I'm here doing redstone. I sound tired. Did I get enough sleep? Yeah, I got enough sleep. I'm fine. It's been an unusual week, but I'm fine. I don't actually feel tired. I don't know why my voice is deep today. It just is. Yeah, I saw the thing that you put in the Minecraft chat. I think I have a version that doesn't need any repeaters, which would be nice if it works because repeaters cost more. Repeaters are like, I can't, hold on. I can't. I hate how the recipe book works. It's so stupid. But repeaters need like smooth stone, I think, which is annoying. Pretty sure. Are you going to show me now that I have smooth stone in my inventory, or are you just bad? There we go. Yeah. So I'm going to try and see if this... The thing is, the profile that I was on, for some reason, I didn't just create a creative world on this profile, so I was testing it on... I was testing it on 1.18, so it might not work in this version. We'll see. We will see. I need space for... Let me grab... Where's my screenshot? There it is. Grab that. So I need blocks like there, and then slabs most of the rest of the way. Actually, for the front layer, I don't need any slabs at all. Slabs are on the back layer. I'm gonna need more space, though. No, don't. Don't do that. If it doesn't work, I can just use the repeater method, which is pretty simple. But it would be nice if it works. Get out of my house. That's also going to need to be there. Is that enough space? This might be a little tricky. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to try and do this layer by layer as well. That there and there. Which this is actually lower down, which is unhelpful. You're getting close to one of the dreamers in Hollow Knight. Checked on the map, you look pretty close. Which area are you in? You have me interested. So I want there, yeah, and that's gonna block those so they don't connect. This is gonna get a little funky, but it should work. It does on the other version. It's just going to be potentially awkward to actually build it in survival mode. I don't think the exterior ones matter, but I'll make it all slabs. It's simpler that way. These should connect upwards. The interesting thing about slabs is they don't go down, but they, like redstone and slabs, is the redstone doesn't actually power down, but it powers up. Unless they change that in between versions, which is possible. Just put those blocks in straight away, why not? There and there. Now the thing that I expect, if something from this doesn't work on this version, I expect it will be the powering of the ones that these blocks are in front of. That does work with the other version, but it might not with this version. I need another angle. I feel like these aren't going to power, but maybe they are. We'll see. We will see. Sticky Piston is jump scaring you so hard you keep thinking it's a creeper. It doesn't sound that similar. But I do see what you mean. Right now, trying to get the map for Fog Canyon, the one you're talking about, is under Ancient Ruins. There isn't a part called Ancient Ruins. There's Ancient Basin. If that's the area you mean. I don't want the lights turning on to have any delay. I'm specifically trying not to use repeaters because I want to not use expensive equipment. Because repeaters are more expensive. Right, I need the other angle of the screenshot so I can see how my circuit works here. Okay, I need... This is a little close. I might need to move this out, but we'll see. I need a... If this is ground level, then I need it up here. Should need 2 torches for this, I think. I need a torch here. Am I being stupid? I might be being stupid here. I think I've done something wrong. Is it that? What have I done? Oh, I know what I've done. I need to back one more. Fool. This is wrong. Yeah, this, I need layers. So I need ground layer. Yes, whatever. It should just need to connect in. But I do need to be back a section. Although, since that powers up, actually, I might still need the power up because I'm not using any repeaters. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Hold on a second here. My brain will remember what I'm doing eventually. Right, I'll put this here just to see how much of it is actually powered. I think it's gonna lose. Okay, that's... I forgot that doesn't power down because Minecraft is stupid. So yeah, it needs to power all of the bottom layer and then that should cascade up to the top layer. Does it do the ones on the sides? It does. Excellent. Spectacular. It works. Just need to create a negative circuit. Okay. Which is not so simple when it's that close. Hello, Madhav, welcome. Try to remember how this works. That's not going to depower there, but that will depower. But that's not going to go into that block, so I need to use a little more space. Bang. Oops. That depowers that. And it doesn't repower. Does the redstone block not power this block and turn the torch off? Is that not how that works? Do you not function? You don't function that way. Okay, I need slightly more space, even. Good grief. Why are you like this, Minecraft? Right, now it powers that. Grand. Oops. Right, so that's going to be off, and I walk in. No, it's going to be on, rather. There we go. Off, walk in, turns on. Walk out, turns off. Perfect. Brilliant. Why not just run a line from the redstone block? You know what? Oh, it's because I need to... Oh, you're right. Because I made it a creative world. That's why. Scarlet King, it's because I made it in a creative world and I had a different mechanism set up to power it. That's why. But yeah, the block does just work for that. Don't ask why I'm stupid. Don't ask why I'm stupid. I just happen to be stupid sometimes. Oops, I've turned it on. Turn back off. Hey. Wonderful. Seal that up. Please do not bully me for being bad at redstone. I just happen to be extremely bad at the game, okay? There's remnants of the redstone knowledge I used to have, but they have changed a few things. I used to be good at redstone. Or reasonably good at redstone. Let's get this screenshot off my fucking screen. Out of all blocks, why did I choose simple cobble? Because I like it. However, I did fail to put cobble under here. It's off. But it is in fact a block that I like. I like how it looks. Okay, this is an issue. I need to break this. I mean, I'm always gonna like old things in Minecraft. I started playing in like version 1.3, I think? I cannot hit the numbers on my keyboard. Texture has a kind of depth already, so it just looks nice from the start. You don't have to add crazy things to add depth. Yeah. Also, I don't know, I just like it. I like the vibe. This is my favorite Minecraft track. Hold on a second. Fucking, where is it? Living Mice. Hey, it's day, nice. Right, let's put the redstone stuff away. Now that's done. Where's my fucking redstone stored? Oh right, it was in here. I should probably make a redstone specific storage area, but I can't yet be arsed. No. And I have an obscene amount of earth. I have granite. Awful. Hate granite. Whose idea was granite? Whoever it was, they should be banned from having ideas. Can't believe the OST has some crazy lore. First, mice are alive, then they're on Venus. Where's MatPat when we need him? And okay, you can't do that. Cheers. Remember playing Minecraft on your friend's Xbox 360? Crazy nostalgia. I remember playing Minecraft on my laptop. My old, very bad laptop. There's still remnants of my redstone experimentation out here. Get off my lawn. How dare you? I suppose now I've made the map room, the next thing I need to do is actually fill out the maps, which will take a while. Good lord, I have so much stone. Have I warmed to this at all in the, like, weeks since I've... Well, I never added the stairs and the slabs here, so I haven't warmed to that section. No, I haven't really warmed to this at all. I still hate this. Dead Voxel is your favorite song of this game? I don't know Dead Voxel from its name. Oh, that's right. I never finished the sugarcane farm either. I might be bad at finishing things. Fucking chicken's gonna start following me. Piss off. Oops. Most efficient Minecraft farm. Ariamath and Moog City are both great. Dead Voxel's one of the OG Nether tracks. I like the original Nether tracks a lot. I don't think I knew any of their names until just now. You know, one day they'll make this automatable. Or at least so we can dream. You know what? I'm just not even gonna bother with the rest of the seeds. Oops. It already is? Well, I don't know how that's done, so... What can I say? I did that wrong. I can't remember the controls for doing that properly. Let's go to hopper. Yeah, oh yeah, wow. But that does that auto collect the bone meal though? Where did I put my fucking wheat there? I feel like that wouldn't auto collect the bone meal. I've used hoppers in the past. I know about them. But like, would it auto trigger the bone meal? Because it's weird how it works. Like, there's a delay when you like hold down on it to pull the bone meal out once it's full. It's a strange situation. I don't need these if I'm going to be exploring. I don't think I need 2 stacks of arrows either. Does everything perfectly? Okay. Let's leave my paper behind. I'm gonna do some more mapping. Take 3 bundles. Yeah, I'll take 4. Right. That's the buried treasure map. That's northeast. Okay, I want to fill out this one first. So I will leave these 2 behind. I didn't mean to open that, I meant to close that. If a hopper is below a composter that can have bone meal taken out of it, it will automatically take the bone meal out. Okay, that's nice. Come here, horse. I need to name this horse. I haven't got a name for it at all. Oh, I forgot I put that there. I need to pull that tower down. Fucking water. The one crucial enemy of a horse is fucking water. Of course it's the water area that I haven't mapped. Maybe I shouldn't take the horse. Does this connect? I don't think it does. I just need to make like 1,000,000 bridges in this world. Yes, you're going to go off the horse, and then I'm going to get back on the horse, and then I'm going to keep going. And then get off, and then keep going. Ta-da. No, that's going to go off now. Because you didn't quite go far enough. I'm still going the wrong way. Did I get turned around? I did get turned around. I hate crossing rivers on horses. You get turned around so easily. That was a ravine. That's another one. One good thing Bedrock does is let you build bridges in front of you. Nope, it's just all water. Oops, all water. Fuck. Hey villagers, do you have like a pen that I can just put my horse in? I don't want to go all the way home. I'm lazy. Why do you not have a single field in this village? Don't you me? Don't even fucking think about harming me. Yeah, I'm making a hole. I know. Right, you're going in there. Have fun with that. See you later. Oh, wonderful. Can't see the map when you're on the boat. Well, you can, but you have to stop. It's truly this whole swamp is what I haven't mapped. I'm gonna try and map it somewhat methodically. I haven't technically mapped the area that I built the tower, of course, because I didn't have the map on me at the time. This work of art that I created. I don't think anybody's actually ever built something so beautiful in Minecraft before. And here we have the Subnautica section. There's light coming from down there. Wait. Is that just the ambience, or is there actual light coming from down there? I think it might just be the ambience. Every time I crash into a lily pad with that old boat texture, you flinch. Every time I crash into a lily pad, I think, God damn it, there's another useless lily pad in my inventory now. A second Subnautica section. Wait, hold on. Wait, this is a goated cave. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I want to live here. Wait, this is incredible. Ah, I was hoping I'd knock him off. Disappointing. I mean, I'm not going in there right now, but it would have been very satisfying to knock him off a cliff. Need to get punch on my bow. Is this another part of the same cave? It looks like it is. What was he doing? He was vibing. Oh, you're aggressive. Oh, you're not aggressive. Well, you are now. Why did bro take a second before hitting me? Make a minecart tunnel system from the cave to my house to be able to live in both areas. Something like that. Probably be more likely to make a tunnel system in the nether. But yeah. And for aesthetic purposes, I'll probably end up making an overground road system at some point. See, now I'm out of the water and I could do with having the horse again, but I'm too lazy to go back. I'm sorry, what? Oh. Look down. What do you have there? Feather. I do quite like the caves when they're in the swamp, because they get the waterfalls running down. It's quite nice. Pumpkins, very nice. I think most of this place is somewhere I've actually been, but I just didn't have the map on me. You could just not be there. Always worth it to get coal on the way, in my opinion. You can never have too much coal. I think this is right beside the lava, unfortunately. Yeah, I think this might be. This is just mono or chrome for my horse because it's monochrome. Not bad. Wait, is this actually not next to the lava at all? No, it's not. Oh, the lava's lower down, okay. Oh, there's tons of lava here. Wait, hold on, what's going on? This whole place is just volcanic. Who broke my mega taiga? Who fractured the ground? It's suddenly gone eerily silent. Your English class, you were talking about technology and the topic of screen time came on. So you will check on Monday how much and what app you spent time on Sunday. You're planning to leave settings open for the entire day. Goated. I entirely approve of this. What if a student just doesn't bring a phone into school? Purely theoretical question, what would you do if you sneezed so hard your nose started bleeding? If it was functioning like a normal nosebleed, I would just treat it like a normal nosebleed. That's something that seems like it can happen probably sometimes. Sometimes I just get nosebleeds out of nowhere. I mean, it happens. Wait. Okay, you haven't got anything. Never mind. Oh, hello. I think this is one I've been to. Yeah, because I left the oak leaves in here. I'll take the arrows. And I'll actually take all of these because I can rip the enchantments off them. Yeah, purely theoretical, of course. No, don't climb the tree. These vines are getting on my nerves. I have a history in video games of when things get on my nerves, making them go extinct. So the vines better be careful. Where's my boat? There it is. See that incredible boat clutch I did? Saved me from taking fall damage from the water. This is kind of a nice cave as well, but it's a little bit too full of water for me to build anything in it. Does that mean Maddie Celeste is going to go extinct soon? I mean, she's kind of here. Don't know. She's not a species, really. I make species that annoy me go extinct. I haven't felt rage like Hollow Knight rage and Clash Royale rage ever. Clash Royale makes you rage? I haven't heard about Clash Royale in years. The servers for that still running? Hey, another portal. Don't think I've picked this one. Although, I don't see any gold, so I might have done. Oh, this looks like I've looted some of it, but I'll take the stuff that I left behind again. enchanted things I can remove the enchantments from in exchange for experience. I'll take the magma as well, because magma is actually exceptionally useful. Yeah, all mobile games are pay to win. I don't think I've ever gone into a mobile game expecting it not to be pay to win. Hello, lava. Maybe we don't. Hold on, maybe we don't. Just try and not catch fire. Honestly, I think my least favorite thing about swamps is the lily pads. I don't like sailing in water with lily pads in it. I mean, yeah, it is pay to win. I'm honestly surprised it's still going. Like, that's a game from when I was like still in secondary school. And it didn't feel like a game that I expected to have a great deal of longevity. Lucy, I hate to break it to you, but probably never playing that game. There's still World Cups going on? What the hell? Hey! They shut off the servers to their microtransaction goldmine. No, I just don't think... I didn't expect it to be a game with enough staying power for people for it to be a microtransaction goldmine. Like, Clash of Clans is already their microtransaction goldmine. Clash Royale did not feel like it had the same staying power, as I said. Okay, I'm gonna remember this is here. I'm not going down there just at the moment. Blue chickens. There's even more swamp. This biome is too large. I don't like this biome. Can we get a different one? John Minecraft says, no, we cannot get a different one. One time you lost a match and you were so pissed you went outside to your balcony and just hit a brick with your fist and regretted it almost instantly. Yeah, don't do that. The game does not matter that much. Don't be hurting yourself because of a game. Clash Royale is more moment to moment than Clash of Clans, which is just wait for 10 hours, press a button, wait for another 10 hours, repeat. Yeah, true, but thing about Clash of Clans being like that is that it kind of has more staying power in that people invest so much time in it that they want to keep playing it because of the sunk cost fallacy. Can it be night already, please? I want to sail across the water, but I want it to be night now. Can it be night, please? Thank you. Don't think any game has made you rage. Yeah, no game has made me rage either. Totally. Absolutely. Never. Don't even know what rage is. Never heard of it before. But even as Clash of Clans about, you have a village and you upgrade your village and you attack other people's villages and they attack your villages and you try and make your village defendable. The Celeste incident never... Honestly, Celeste wasn't that bad in terms of games that annoyed me. Like, I was getting annoyed at it, but there are some much worse Elden Ring incidents. Why are there so many of these trees around this area? Like, hello? They're nowhere else in the world, and there's just tons of them here. There's another one. Are they especially common in this biome or something? Below zero when? I still need to put up the poll for Silksong going to like every other week. Below zero will be on that poll. So below zero when semi up to the viewers. There's a tiny little bit here that isn't mapped yet. Can you fucking load in and map? Whichever musician put a sound that sounded like wood blocks breaking in the music should be fired, because that terrified me. I know what the azalea trees mean. They mean that there are lush caves underneath them, but the point still stands that there are so many of them in this area for some reason. It's annoying you can't remember stuff important like when you study, but when it comes to Hollow Knight spoilers, or any spoilers, getting spoilers is a really annoying feeling. Things that you don't want to remember often stick in your mind more because you inadvertently think about them in trying not to think about them. You have more of an emotional reaction to being spoiled than you do to learning something when you're studying it, obviously. Because it's a negative emotional reaction, but it's still an emotional reaction, and the brain attaches significance to that, so it sticks with you more. Hello, village. Are you a village that I've been into? Would have thought I would have seen you from the distance, so probably. Ding. I said ding. Cartography table. Hey, I'm a cartographer too. I'm something of a cartographer myself. Oh yeah, potatoes. This is the good shit. That's where it's at. You want to say you got spoiled about, but you're afraid there might be people wanting to play Hollow Knight in here? Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Leather armor. This is what I need. this village. It's just revolutionary loot right here. This changes everything. Can remember Subnautica playthrough step by step after months of not playing, but can't remember what the teacher said 10 minutes ago. Well, again, that makes sense as well. You've played Subnautica so many times that that's become habit ingrained in your brain, whereas the teacher said that thing only once, and also you might not have been listening that closely. I did finally bring bundles with me. You should be proud of me. Evolutionarily, it makes sense to remember negative interactions so you can avoid that stuff in the future. Unfortunately, humans are programmed to hold on to negative experiences more. Yeah, that also makes sense. Your cats are cuddling right now? Nice. Oh. Oh, hello. There's actually so much wood in here. The amount of wood that is in the spruce village's chests kind of suggests that deforestation is their main, like, source of income and prosperity. And now it's my source of income and prosperity because I stole all of their money. Somebody killed a sheep. I'm gonna assume it was a wolf. Assumption proven. Bro. I think this is what we refer to as overhunting. Oh, don't you bark at me. You're gonna wipe out the population and you're not gonna have any food left. Yeah, it's just the amount of wood that's in their chests, Scarlet King. Like, why does everybody's house have, like, 5 logs just sitting in the chest next to their bed? Yeah, that's what birds do, Frog. If you've ever been out with a camera in the countryside wanting to take pictures of things, you will know that birds in particular, every wild animal to some degree, but birds in particular will wait for the exact moment that you lift your camera to your eye in order to fly away. They're just absolute trolls. Could be leftovers, but it's just the fact that it's like every house. You would expect maybe there to be leftovers at, like, in the lumberjack's house. Okay, that's that fully mapped. I should sort of angle it back the way to try and make the most efficient coverage of ground so that I'm close to home when I finish mapping. The ice is very nice and useful. Wait, hold on. It's still incredibly fast? Yes, it is. And now it's slow again. Give me a second. Hold on. Wait, we're getting through. Yeah, there we go. I was half expecting that to cause me damage, like when you fly into a wall with an elytra. Glad it didn't. But also it would have been funny if it did. Minecraft is pretty much medieval. Maybe it's for the fireplace in their house for winter stuff. You don't put meter by meter logs of wood in your fireplace. You put sticks in your fireplace. Come on. Like, yeah, people talk about putting logs in their fireplaces, but they do not mean 1 meter cubed. That's massive. It's bigger than most fireplaces. Moving so fast the snow looks like I've turned on hyperdrive. I have turned on hyperdrive. Did you think I hadn't? What if they need to chop them up only when they need them? But when you need to chop wood, you don't store the wood for chopping in a box by the foot of your bed. You store it in like a shed. Nobody, even in the medieval era, stored it at the foot of their bed. That didn't happen. YouTube says you're the only one here. Don't bother with YouTube's viewer count. YouTube's viewer count has a margin of error of about 10 in each direction. True, they do basically live in sheds already, that's fair. Is enough to finish that? No. I love it when there's tiny little squares that haven't quite been mapped and they're in the middle of some awful terrain. Give me that. Don't mind me, polar bear. I'm just coming through. Yeah, there's this section of unmapped squares up here. For some reason I thought that squid was a crafting table for a moment. It doesn't look remotely like a crafting table. I'm not going to make this jump because it's ice. I am, because I'm the goat. You know how new that village is? It's perfectly normal to have tiles and stuff in closets after a bathroom is built. But tiles aren't a meter cubed. I don't think you quite understand how big a meter cubed is. No, villagers don't have bathrooms, but I'm pretty sure that was just an analogy on Scarlet King's part. I can't tell if that's unmapped. Okay, that's definitely not unmapped. Yeah, okay, that's done now. Now I get to go back the whole way. Out of 64 1 meter cube pieces of wood fit in less than 1 meter cube chest. So Time Lord technology. Time Lord technology. The chests are bigger on the inside. I hate boating in the modern Minecraft. It's so much harder to control. What's the most annoying biome to map in Minecraft? I feel like it's got to be between ice spikes and swamp. on your phone right now going to boot up your 120,000 euro NASA computer? Hell yeah. So polar bears, I know you have kids. I'm not trying to get near them. I'm just trying to map this area out. Leave me be. I remember when polar bears were added. I need to get around here somehow. God damn it. Ice parkour moment. There we go. Oh shit, right there. You're in the middle of a section that I really need to map. Okay, okay, not too bad. You're kind of in a place that I really need to map as well. You could sort of... Yeah. Okay, is that done? That looks done. Well, like I said, the chests use Time Lord technology. They're bigger on the inside. As for shulker boxes, don't even get me started on those. Minecraft chest is a fraud and is large enough to probably fit the entire village it's located in. I mean, I don't really see why that makes it a fraud. Being an obscenely efficient use of space due to being larger on the inside is not fraud. Wait, I don't have my sword in my hand. That explains. I was like, why is that not breaking? It's a fraud because it looks so tiny despite being so large. Something not looking immediately obvious like it has a certain property does not necessarily make it a fraud. Fraud is malicious intent. Like, it's just efficient use of space. Have I visited this one? Hello, Frog. Welcome on your laptop. Don't know if I visited that one, but I can't be arsed. Pretty sure your phone was making me sound tired. I sound normal on your laptop. Quite possibly. I like the cleft in the mountains. I must have been to that village. It's already mapped. Just ignore it for the time being. I really should have brought the horse, shouldn't I? But then I shouldn't have for the water part, so... Brain works in mysterious ways. Things can remind you of something without it making any sense. That pig agrees. Random holes in the ground everywhere. They're trying to catch me out. Honestly thinking switching schools, you can get into a school way higher level of education, but you don't want to leave your class, so you're kind of stuck in a dilemma. Yeah, that sounds like a decision where neither choice is like perfect. Pros and cons to both. See what I'm saying about these holes everywhere? They're trying to catch me out. Someone put traps all over the ground. A Minecraft forest hates to see you coming with a flint and steel. You're sounding a little bit like Willow from Don't Starve there. Do love me some Minecraft coal. I yearn for the mines. Yeah, John Minecraft probably did it. I have to climb this mountain to finish mapping everything. Awful. Yeah, I am as Madeline climbing a mountain. Good point. Pros, higher chance of becoming an astrophysicist. Cons, you seem like a genuine asshole to everyone. You go to the school and realize you're not smart at all, so you get shitty grades. I don't think you're ever going to seem like an asshole to everyone. I don't see how that would follow. Minecraft coal implies the existence of Minecraft Carboniferous period. Not necessarily. Coal could be made using magic. Uh. 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 Since when did fire spread that quickly? Did they turn the tick rate up? Like, what the fuck? only you can prevent forest fires, except you actually can't prevent them. It's too late. Once the flame has been struck, the forest is gone. This is beneficial for a long time. Different blocks have different burning times. These are just very short and burn very quickly. I felt like the wood was burning very quickly as well, but maybe not. Things still burn in snow. Like, the air temperature being cold enough that there's recently being snow precipitation does not mean that things aren't gonna burn, given there's fucking exposed lava next to it. When the weather's cold, you're very unlikely to, like, naturally get a spark that just starts a wildfire. Actually, that's more when the weather's wet. If the weather's dry, even when it's cold, you can naturally get a spark that'll start a wildfire. I did wake them up. I am a big meanie. I was just participating in the general destruction of the environment that was going on in the area. That's fully. I wish you could change the color of the unmapped section on maps. Still don't know what present simple tense is. I can't remember what the specification of simple tense is either. I should know, but I don't. Now this may look like this map is almost done. However, there is a very small section that is not mapped that I need to go down to, and it's very upsetting. Because it looks like I'm home, but I've got to leave again. I've got to go this way, and I've got to go down to the edge in the bottom right there. There's a strip of unmapped area. When you make copies of maps, like if I make a copy of this map, put one of them on the wall, and have one of them with me, when one updates, does the other update as well? How does that work? Hello, Earthly Entity, welcome. Good to see you. How are you doing? No need to apologize for not being here until now. No such thing as late for a viewer, in my opinion. I can certainly be late if I promise to start the stream and then don't, but viewers cannot be late. Map making should be tied to your render distance. You know, it should. You're so right, Lucy. Actually, maybe the best idea you've ever had. Do you fucking mind, Bush? I'm being trolled by these bushes. Well... So many dandelions. Who needs that many dandelions? A transphobic bush. Yep, that's why I had to destroy it. What biome is this? Meadow. Ah, that's why it has so many dandelions. I'll be honest. I don't like this block. Wildflowers. All of the flowers in Minecraft are fucking wildflowers. They grow in the wild. They weren't like introduced by me. This is just small, indistinct, kind of boring flowers. I really don't like it. Get it out of here. Remove from the game, please, John Minecraft. I didn't say I hated dandelions, I said I hated wildflowers. I like dandelions. Don't misquote me. This is a very sudden gap between biomes. Hey, there's a sea over there. I need to come back here and have a look at that, see if that's like a large ocean or if it's just not very good. USA and Canada border. Yeah, totally. 100%. This is what it looks like. See also England and Scotland border. 100%, 100%. Yeah, I've almost mapped this all out. There's just this strip that I left down the side here that I didn't quite get close enough to the edge to map, and it's, if I don't do it now, it's gonna actually piss me off for the rest of the playthrough. I heard a zombie. Okay, I think we're done with it, but I'm just gonna go a little bit further to make sure. I believe there was once a time that you generally wanted to go and visit the USA because it was mostly decent then. Honestly, I never wanted to go and visit the USA because I don't like the idea of traveling. That being said, there are places I do want to visit. I'd like to go to Norway. Good old prehistoric time of 2015. Hey, that feels prehistoric to me. Norway mentioned indeed. Of course I want to visit Norway. You're talking to the #1 superfan of the Old Norse language and Norse culture and mythology. You think I don't want to visit the Scandinavian countries? Australia, quite honestly, seems too hot and too big for me. You have to remember that I am built for Scotland. I melt if the temperature goes above 25 degrees Celsius. Or if the sun comes out at all. And everything seems quite far apart there. Like, I hear about people, like, driving, like, 3 hours into work, and I'm like, what? What do you mean? And I don't know how much of Australia is flat. Like, in terms of the inhabited portion. On the other hand, beautiful beaches and extremely long, interesting history of human habitation. The history is very interesting. I'm not a great fan of beaches, sandy beaches, to be honest. At the risk of sounding a little bit like Anakin Skywalker, I'm not the biggest fan of sand. Or the large numbers of people that tend to be on beautiful beaches. And depending on how flat the inhabited parts of Australia are, I don't like large flat areas. They creep me out. If I can see the horizon completely uninterrupted with no hills or trees blocking the view, then something is wrong and I need to get out of there. That's why certain parts of the USA, like Iowa and Florida and the Dakotas and other flat parts, just creep me the fuck out. I need to get my horse back. Might as well sail down this river for a while as I get closer. You live in Perth and it's mostly hills and bush. Every time someone says that they live in Perth, my brain is like, oh, Perth, yeah, I know where that is. And then I remember that there's a Perth in Australia. For context, there's a Perth in Scotland too. The original Perth, in fact, I believe. Yeah. I'm 99% certain all the other Perths are named after the Scottish Perth. Can try and look it up real quick here on my phone while I'm boating. Nobody ever seems to know about it. It's not even a particularly minor place in Scotland. Like, I don't think it's technically a city, but it's a large town. It's pretty well known. It's in a reasonably accessible place. From Pictish pert, meaning wood, copse, or thicket. I am in fact texting and driving, yes. I have just broken all of the road laws. Horse. Hello, horse. We're going home. Oops. I fucked up. I fucked up. Hold on. Hold on, I fucked up. Okay, we're good. Get back here. The officer is going to try and fail. Australia is pretty heavily... Fucking horse. Pretty hilly, but you'd avoid the outback if you're scared of large open spaces, yeah. I knew there were hills in Australia, but I also know there are large amounts of it that are flat, so... Bruh, get over here. Here we go. We're back home with a fully mapped map. Now, does anyone know how it updating works when it's on an item frame? Because I don't remember. Jesus Christ, this thing can jump. When you pick it up again, it updates. Okay. What if I make a copy? If I have two of the same map, does one update the other, or do I still have to pick the other one up? I don't want it to be locked. I do want a copy. How do I make a copy again? My cartography table's inside. Okay, that creates two of them. Only the copy you pick up updates, okay. I know there used to be, I don't know if how it works exactly, but it used to be a case that you would put you'd be able to get like a gold version of the marker on it. Okay, it's there. I assume that's just where like the map is placed. But there we go. The first part of the world map. I think I might do like a little structure like here in front of it that you can like stand on and be more in front of it. Or maybe a viewing structure back here actually that you can sort of be up on. Well, the marker is already there. The golden marker is what I was looking for. It's there, so we're good. Can you remove the waypoints that you create with banners is the real question. Where's my goddamn grindstone? Oh, I think it's downstairs in the enchanting room. Doesn't give much experience, does it? I got one whole level from all of those. Wow, incredible. Yep, that's a feature that Hollow Knight originated, 100%. Where's my magma? Am I blind? I picked up magma blocks. What the fuck? Oh, is it in that plus 23 that's there? Yeah, it is. Team Cherry invented cartography, that's so true. I need to make a potato farm at some point, I've got so many. Now you can put on a piece. You can put what? So many of those words auto-corrected to different words, Scarlet King, that I don't even know what you just said. Put gold chestplate in burners, put coal in, get gold nugget. Okay, thank you. Where in the God's name did I put my fire charges? Oh, the glass. That's right, I was making glass. It's not technically stone, but it can go in the stone chest. Is it just one nugget? Because that is quite bad if it's just one nugget. It's just one nugget. What the fuck? John Minecraft, why? Like, at least make it one ingot. Oh, that's where I put the other glass. Okay, well. I hear an Enderman. Yeah, gold armor's only use is the nether. I'm actually gonna do forward planning here. Get out of here. Hold on, wait, no, get back here. Get back here. Wait, where are you? Where's the guy? Where is he? He's there. Hello, guy. You're a guy. Get. No. I hate them. I hate them so much. Stop teleporting away. Get in the fucking boat. He's gone. Okay. Winter is your favourite season because it's your birthday. You don't get weird looks when you wear baggy hoodies and stuff. And you like the smell of rain. My favourite season is autumn because it's spooky. I like spooky vibes. Most of this gold stuff I have is useless. I need to get all the armour in here. God damn it. There we go. Now I've got extra golden swords. Oh, what did I do that for? What did I do that for? Right, that's 6. Okay, yeah. I'll get used to doing that eventually. They don't attack you. They only attack you if they see it getting attacked. In modern versions. Because I killed all the ones that were in my house last time and then they weren't aggressive when I went in. Hello, Sagan, welcome. Mining my craft, that's exactly what I'm doing. Why did I come back up here? Like Autumn 2, but it's basically just winter for you. All the rain. Crunchy leaves are fun though. I swear I have other pieces of gold armor lying around there. Some boots. Boots there. How's it going, Sagan? Wait, hold on. Let me unenchant. There we go. Spare gold armor for if I end up in trouble in the nether. I can just grab the armor when I come in. Sick again, you made some ginger and lemon tea, you will rest promptly. Well, I hope you get better soon, and I hope you enjoy your tea. Oh, Sagan, let me show you something. So here we have what's going to be my library, and I walk in, and the wall lights up. Walk out, it turns off, walk in, it lights up. I'm very pleased with it. I might put it on a slight delay. Someone recommended that, and I think I might do it just for a little bit of dramatic effect so you can actually see it light up when you come in. The headquarters, indeed. Can't recall what the recipe for a repeater is. I need a big ass table in the middle. So that room's going to get expanded quite a lot. That's just the entrance section. I don't have any smooth stone, so disaster. While I'm at it, I might as well smelt the rest of this glass. But yes, there will be a big table in the library somewhere. Aquarium would look dope in it, so I'm gonna do an aquarium for my my axolotl among other friends, but not in there. It's gonna be an outdoor aquarium in that big pit next to my base. I just need a lot of materials for it. But I could do another I can't talk. God help me. I could put another aquarium in here at some point. Let's do a little bit of delay. Wait, I already have a repeater. I could have just delayed this. Might be stupid. Chat, I could be the idiot. Oh no, oh that fucks it, never mind. That fucks it, can't do that. Okay, and the repeater needs to be here. There we go. Gonna make it even longer actually. Where will be the crime room? Excellent question. There we go. I like that. There will have to be a crime room. I'm always doing crimes. want to do something. Gonna do a little bit of experimentation here. I need to get rid of all these gold tools. Hold on. Oh, that's where I put my fire charges. Okay. Kind of want to do like a little like viewing stand. That doesn't work. Doesn't look very good, but like a viewing stand here type thing. This one looks shit, but I kind of want to do this so that I'm at level with the center of the map. I will make a better one later. Keep my dehydrated unconscious infants next to fireballs. Listen, I don't like the happy ghasts, so I just put it in a chest somewhere when I get it. And it happens to be the same one that the fireballs are in. Got a guaranteed 12-hour shift next Monday. That's ridiculous. Iron pickaxe. Iron pickaxe is something I need. Oak wood is something I need. I really need to make a tree farm. I know I have a forest right next to me, but still. No, it's not about the speed that I don't like, Scarlet King. I just don't like the whole concept of them. They devalue the creepiness of ghasts to me, and I don't like them as a concept. Just not a fan. Time for you to snooze. Took some paracetamol. Hope it doesn't give you autism. You have a good sleep. There's a little skeleton. There's a skelly guy. Hold on. There's a creepy guy over here. Get wrecked. No, not you. Not you. Yeah, I'm never gonna catch him. Wait, there's multiple. Get. I hate how Endermen teleport away when the daylight comes. Like, just stay near me. Shield on the right hand is tripping you so much. Frog learns about left-handed people. Hold on a second. Chicken! I don't know what the next thing I want to enchant is. I'm very upset about that. I'm very upset about the fire protection, but it is what it is. Flame, disgusting. Now, realistically speaking, I can kind of bring a villager here. Yeah, enchanting books is really the way to go about it. I just don't have a reliable source of making books. I would need to buy them. Chicken. Chicken. Upsetting. Chicken. Where was my librarian friend? Because the librarian lives in this village somewhere. I can't find him. Has he moved home? Bro's just fucking moved out. Don't tell me. Hey guys. Fellas, what the fuck are we doing down here? How are these fucking imbeciles still alive? You'll need to get out of the way. I'm gonna build steps here. Fucking move over. I don't want to have to hit you, but it'll happen. Shift out of the way. There we go. No, we're good. Right, you can now get out. Fucking leave the vicinity. Like, how many of you are down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, 11, I think it was. Don't go back down there. Fucking move. Get out of the fucking hole. I swear to God. They have got a whole civilization down here. There's like a colony of ants. Move. Breaking news. Reported population drop found to be caused by everyone falling into a hole like idiots. Truly. Good lord. I feel like replacement villagers may have spawned over here, however. So, I feel like there's going to be suddenly a population surge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah. You don't sell books, you do sell density, which I think is from maces, I've learned. They were scheming against me, well their schemes and plots have been foiled. I'm going to take the coal. There we go. They can still technically get stuck there and there. Speaking of fucking imbeciles falling in a hole. The cat's done it too. Right. That was me. I was the fucking imbecile that fell in a hole that time. To be fair, I did not expect to fly that far. Momentum coming out of water is kind of whack. Right, you have a route out now. Apparently you don't have a route out. Why did I not... Why is there a gap there? Why did I not fill that in? He was considering it. He was considering jumping in the hole. You, get out of the hole. Go on. Pathfind your way up. No. God's sake. Lads, we really need to get back indoors. It's going night soon and you're all still standing around out here completely dumbfounded. Right. Oh good, and it's raining now. Lads, back into the village, please. The police are watching me from over there. Don't stand on my bed. I will crit you out. Don't think I won't. Chicken. They're all going to the same house? I didn't even notice. They really are forming a plot against me. I feel like I should rescue this golem. I don't know. Okay, the cat got out. You love to see it. The chicken does not love to see it. Chicken. Chicken. It's not working anymore. I've lost my mojo. Cursed idea, baby villagers come from villagers' noses falling off and hatching like eggs. You're right, that was cursed. I never want to hear that idea again. I don't know what the next thing I want to do is. Because I don't just want to do a whole load of mapping, because that'll get boring. I filled out one map this stream. I don't know what the next project should be. Getting a villager to sell me books would be nice. But for that I need to transport villagers. Finish the sugarcane farm. The problem with that is that also takes a long time. It's not going to go the whole way around the hill, but it will sort of go up to this height here. Right, I suppose let's get some earth and let's work on it more. I do also need to make more fields. Yeah, the aquarium and fields for things other than just wheat are both important. Baked potatoes are actually a very good food in Minecraft. They give a lot of saturation, unless that's been changed. Let's get a shit ton of earth. Just an absolute incredible amount. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do, Scarlet King, to transport villagers. That's not a bummer for me. I don't need the most, I just need a good one. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure golden carrots give the most. They used to. Gonna go for a bit. If you don't come back, presume you got distracted, fell asleep, or fell into the void. I'll presume you fell into the void. That's my choice of assumption. Oops. Also need sugarcane to plant. Fortunately, I have a sugarcane farm. Unfortunately, I did decide to make this very stupid angle that does not help. Because, well, that wasn't the angle's fault, that was just me falling off. I'm gonna build out slightly further here. I have a little, like, almost balcony type layer, external layer, and then a fence, I think. Just to prevent sliding off the whole edge. Currently bread and baked potatoes are my best food saturation wise, yeah. Certainly I remember baked potatoes having very good saturation. Unless they've changed it, strictly speaking, golden carrots have better saturation, but they might have changed that. Although if they have changed that, then there's really no reason for golden carrots to exist. Because that was the only thing that made them worth using gold, was the saturation you got. You have the same hunger. Well, there's still reason to make a potato farm, and the reason is I want to. What's gone wrong here? Does that not go diagonal? Okay, so that doesn't go diagonal, so... Oh no, that's broken. Okay, so I've fucked up apparently. Why is it fucked up there but not there? Is this one not going diagonal? Oh no, it's not. Okay. Well, there's an empty one there. Whatever, who cares? Yeah, that would mean I would have to replant every time, which would be annoying. But it might be worth it. Wait, no, I fucked up. What am I doing? Dear, I'm actually getting very, very tired. I might not stream much longer. This feels wrong. Somewhere along the way I've fucked this up and it's not regular. And you know what? I'm just gonna have to deal with it, and that's fine. Free advice for anyone wanting to make one of these sugarcane farms. Don't make it to the shape of an irregular hill. Just build a pyramid of earth. It's so much easier to manage. That's the way I've always done it in the past. This time I decided to make it look natural, and that was a mistake. They are very efficient when you do just a normal pyramid. And it's going night, my favorite time of day. Time of day, quotation marks. Why is everyone very tired today? Well, I'm tired because my week's been a bit strange. Sagan's tired because he's sick. I don't know why you're tired. What have I done here? That's weird. Okay. Whatever. Who cares? Tired because you danced non-stop for an hour and then had to bike home instantly. Yeah, that makes sense. That would make one tired. I'm gonna run out of sugar cane before I finish this. Okay, we don't need the water to run there. some point I need to make a mob farm too. They are quite useful. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. The gods didn't imagine Sisyphus happy. Gods were quite intent on Sisyphus not being happy, in fact. Gods of party poopers confirmed? I mean, yes. Especially the Greek gods, they're arseholes. All my homies hate the Greek gods. I forgot to get water. That's fine. It's not fine. And there's the last 6 of my sugarcane that I have on me right now. Okay, it's nearly done. It is nearly done. There's still holes in the side. But it is nearly done. With annoying little gaps where I can't put the sugarcane. Because it doesn't work diagonally. But it is what it is. And I am going to settle a place for a potato farm. Just because I want to have farms for basically every food type. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 by 9. Chicken. Upset. Let's just terraform. Fuck it. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of the way, chicken. Six, 7, 9. I'm running out of spade. Awful. Truly awful. Let's just make 2. I said spade, which is a word that Lucy is unable to conceive of. For some reason. Fucking move out of the way. Wait, actually, does this work? Yes, it does. Okay, glorious. Try and use that for the future. I need an oak tree with 4 logs preferably. That's got 3 because it's useless and worthless to me and awful and horrible. This one's got 5, but that's fine. Oh, it's got 6. That's also fine. That's a stick. I was hoping for a sapling. More sticks. There we are. Oh, right. This needs to go back 1 more. The wonderful chat log of respawn point set, 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 respawn point set. I still have. I don't see one. I don't. I have so many spare spades, it's actually ridiculous. There. Hello, Blue-Eyes. I don't currently have access to the end, no. Welcome. I have been to the Nether. I have not yet got blaze rods. 9 by 9 is 81, so 64, 20 minus 4, 16. Let's hope I did my maths. There's something else I wanted. It's that. Wait, and I need a whole load of trapdoors. 9 times 4 is a number that I can't think of. 36. Can't believe Minecraft has me doing maths right now. 10 more, that's an amount. Okay. I'm not gonna have a neat number of planks. Hate to see it. I'm aware of levels to mine for diamonds. I've got plenty of diamonds, don't worry about that. One Australian fact, children are taught a song about a homeless man stealing a sheep, getting caught by the police, and then drowning in a small lake. His ghost haunts that lake. At the end, basically, do you want to come with me? This song is taught to children is completely normal. A lot of children's rhymes are, and nursery rhymes and stuff are very, very dark in origin. Did not fall into the void. Lovely to hear. Welcome back, Earthly Entity. Minecraft maths is easy, low-key, you just need to know your 8 times table and 4 times table. Well, it's not true when things take 6 planks to make. That's only really true for coordinates and most crafting recipes. Unfortunately, trapdoors is one of the ones where it's not so easy. But yeah, I mean, the ring around the rosy pocket full of posies nursery rhyme that everyone learns here is about the Black Death. So yeah, nursery rhymes have dark origins. I actually made one too many pressure plates, but it is what it is. Since they come in 2s, I could not make one too many. Oh right, I need to put my water in the center. Is that the center? Yeah. I thought you were 8 by a man ate egg and was sick on the floor. 8 times 8 equals 64. That's certainly an interesting mnemonic. I've not heard that one before. I didn't really learn my times tables by mnemonics, I just learnt them by learning them. Like when numbers rhyme, like 5 times 5 equals 25. Well, that's going to happen most often with... technically, it's going to happen most often with the 1 times table, but after that, it's going to happen most often with ones like the 5 times table. 4 times table it happens reasonably often with. Okay, that's that field done. I need a lot of smooth stone to block up the cave entrances in that big pond there. I don't have a lot of smooth stone, but I do have a lot of cobblestone, and that can become smooth stone. My glass done? Yes, it is. Glorious. I already had coal on me, that was worthless. When massive flagpole with a trans flag? Eventually, when I get round to it. I have the trans rug. That's good enough for me for now. Do I have any smooth stone blocks still saved away? No, I just have slabs. This upsets me greatly. At some point I need to make a carrot field as well, but I don't have nearly as many carrots as I do potatoes. Melons and pumpkins I also need to grow. I should put the bone meal all in the same place. That would make sense. See if I can get an idea here of how much stone I'm gonna need. Why are you here? I can't get an idea because the game blinds me. Okay, a lot. Gonna need a lot, and frankly speaking, for something like this, I'm really gonna want respiration. Maybe a good idea to kidnap a shit ton of villagers. Is that just like the world's largest deposit of coal? No, it's a different type of stone. Subnautica indeed, yeah. Fuck. You need to install some texture packs. You don't have any right now. Honestly, I quite like the default textures. I mean, I use the programmer art resource pack, but that's built in. I generally like old textures more than new ones. But I like having the ones that are just kind of, that were made for the game by the developers. We in the sparse reef right now. It does kind of feel like that there. Okay, I'm over here at, Jesus Christ, minus 468,325. Yeah, I have no idea what any of that stuff is, Scarlet King. You just spoke a different language to me. I mean, I assume that's why it's called that, Lucy. And then this is minus 224,313. So there's very small distance between them. About 250-ish blocks between them. 250 divided by 8 is not a thing that creates a whole number. So that's unhelpful. 240 divided by 8 creates a whole number, though that's 30. That's a tiny distance. That's just going to come out to the same nether portal. Surely. my username that's the same as my channel name. So I mean the distance in the nether between these two villages would be like 32 blocks, which I don't think is going to succeed in creating a new portal. What is the general difference when it comes to portal creation? Like, how far do you have to go before it makes a new portal, typically? It's been a very long time since I've done any villager movement. Could, of course, nab the villages from the other village. Five times 2 over 4 doesn't go into a whole number. That's 10 over 4. Which is the same as 5 over 2, which is 2.5. Hello, Bebop, welcome. You did indeed make it. Yes, that's what I'm wanting to do, Scarlet King. The question I'm facing is whether the village is actually far enough away for it to make a new portal. Because it would be, if my maths is right with dividing by 8 nether distance, that's going to be about 30 blocks away in the nether, which I'm not sure if that's far enough away in the nether to create a new portal when I come back into the overworld. Go wrong isn't going to kill me? No, but it does mean that I have to mine down a portal again, which is annoying. That's east. I don't think I actually have any obsidian, so I need to mine some obsidian anyway. Yeah, I don't. Okay. No, I mean, I need it to create a new portal. I just need it to hook up to a portal over there rather than a portal here is the issue. Do portal coordinates work with Y as they do with X and Z? Like if I'm at Y85, for example, is that like Y10 in the nether? That doesn't feel like it is. I did steal your pickaxe, yeah, it's mine now. Deal with it. Right, I need to find out where I put the goddamn obsidian. Where I put it. There was a cave with a whole lot of obsidian, and I don't remember where it was. Let's try not to die. Where is everything, to be honest, in here? It's been so long since I've been down into these caves. Ow. This one had lava in it, right? Yeah, but I never lit this one up. Hey, diamonds. There was one that I lit up that had obsidian in it. I would much rather use that one. I don't have the risk of creepers falling out of the ceiling onto my head. Yeah, this way, but not this cave. Might have been over the amethyst geode. But this is not the direction of the amethyst geode. That's a problem. I don't remember where the amethyst geode is. Okay, I'm blanking. Is it this way? Oh, it's this way. Here we go. Right, over here. Dementia patient, yes. No, it's not down there. This is what you get when you light up a cave over the course of several streams and then don't come down here for several streams. You find yourself in a situation where you don't remember where anything is. Oh, wait. This feels good. Maybe not. Wait a minute, is that not even lit? This isn't even lit up. What am I doing? There's a whole cave system here that I never even lit up. Okay, this is what we're doing now. I'm not carrying my shield. Great. Well, this does get me plenty of iron. Never going to complain about getting iron. I'll complain about getting copper though. Copper's shit. That goes up into a large cave. Have I seen Indie Cross? I don't think so. I don't know what that is. Copper would be a nice building block if you didn't have to, like, deal with the different stages of oxidation. They kind of make it awkward to get it all at the appearance you want it to be at. Okay, well, you had to move while I was lining up my shot, didn't you? Don't come near me. Oh, hello. But what is Indie Cross? YouTube show. I'll give it a go, if I remember to. Yeah, anime. I assumed it would be an animated thing. It's all copper. Okay. Well, I got quite a few ores. Yeah, Cuphead definitely looks harder than Hollow Knight to me. I have never played Cuphead, partially because it looks harder and partially because it has more platforming, which is hard in particular for me. Right, we're over here again. I have not acquired any obsidian from this. Oh hey, there was diamond hiding under this redstone. What the fuck? Scripted, yeah. Came and placed that in creative mode before I started the stream. You only know Cuphead from the TV show? From the TV show? There's a Cuphead TV show? Since when? Wouldn't having ranged attacks make it way easier? Many Ratchet and Clank bosses have harder attack patterns than Sekiro bosses, but since you deal range damage in those games, it still ends up easier. I mean, it depends on the mechanics of the game as a whole. Like, there can be one mechanic that can make it easier, but it might still be harder overall. But also, you have a ranged attack in Hollow Knight. Oh shit, more diamonds. Once again, scripted. It's not as ubiquitous and you still have to use the melee attack a lot. But it does exist. Okay, it doesn't seem to be any more around here. Okay, this is too open for my liking. Don't know why I'm mining the redstone with my fortune pick. I don't have any coal on me. I'm gonna crash out. Now I've got to work out the way back. Oh, I found it. That was quick. Well, I didn't get any obsidian, and I ran out of torches. But I did get a lot of diamonds, so I say that that was successful. Oh no. Oh no, earthly entity. It doesn't know what yaoi is. Uh-oh. I need to Google Translate something. Hello, Herbal Studios, welcome. English only, please, in future, because I can't moderate non-English. Okay, that's a strange message. I thought that was Gaelic. Fuck it, let's just waste some coal. Who cares? Who cares? Why am I putting that in there instead of in a goddamn blast furnace? Let's just waste even more coal, shall we? Yeah, it's a strange message. I think it may be a troll. Yeah, he's very family-friendly stories, yes. Listen to Lucy. Lucy is correct. Earthly Entity, are you a fan of RT game at all? Yeah, okay. Herbal Studios can go. You haven't seen RT Game? Okay. There's a very funny video of RT Game having it explained to him what yaoi is. Is it night? Of course it's night. It's always night. Let's get rid of the rain. Not trans, I just want to cause chaos at family gatherings. There are plenty of reasons other than transness to want this female sounding voice. Oops, fucked it up. I'm still getting used to doing that. I'm gonna put my pickaxe away for now. Forgot I had a Soul Speed 1 enchanted book. Soul Speed 1 enchanted book is not especially useful, especially when I have a Soul Speed 3 iron boots. When am I fighting Herobrine? That'll be next stream. Yeah. I think I'm ready to do that. I love this room. I really need to think about how I want to design. Maybe if I did... Need more stairs. Logic is if you're stuck with this voice box for your entire life, you might as well learn everything it can do. That includes trolling people into thinking you're a woman. Exceptionally based. I love it. No, that's not. No. Kind of something like that. That's not what I wanted to do. That doesn't look great either, but it looks better than what I had a moment ago. This is going to take a long time to map over many streams. Maybe I should do some of the mapping off stream, I don't know. What do people think? Do people find mapping engaging to watch? Some don't even sound like a woman, you sound like a teenager even though you're in your 20s. Sometimes that's just how it is. Really struggling with the higher registry, so you're getting something that sounds like a woman's voice because it's not. But because it's not perfect, it sounds uncanny. Trolling people into thinking you're a woman has some real benefits. You got like 200 games gifted to you just because you're a woman. I haven't seen these benefits. When do I get games gifted to me? I see there's, now that the map is up on the wall, there's significantly more of it that is unmapped than I could see when it was not on the wall. And it's very annoying. It's a different color on the wall, the unmapped sections, than it is when it's in my hand. And when it's in my hand, it's a color that I, as a color deficient person, find much harder to actually see apart from a lot of the background. Just have to befriend rich femboys from New York like you have. Damn. I knew I was doing something wrong. Mapping is alright to look at in your opinion. I think I already read that message. My brain's fried. Yeah, I need to map out that bottom corner there, particularly. And I do also want to go back to... Actually, I think some of that stuff that looks unmapped might actually be spruce villages, to be fair. It might just be the bottom corner there that is actually on... Or, yeah, the two bottom corners that are unmapped. Looking into starting HRT, have a bit of a husky voice already because the amount of secondhand smoke you breathe in, so you reckon you have a decently deep voice on T. Well, I'm not going to get into the UK. I'm not going to get into the UK. Let's put it this way, I'm nowhere near HRT. And I'll leave it at that. Let's get this iron into blocks. Oh, my copper's nearly full up as well. Get that into blocks. How does this work? There, like that. Yeah. Need more money? Yeah, I mean, if I want to do it, it'll have to be through private enterprise, private healthcare, rather. Given situations. What TLC transphobes rocks got kind of boring. You're thinking red hot steel balls. Maybe like an entire creeper. They totally exist in real life. I've seen them. Yes, I'm very happy with this wall here. That's too tame. Well, it sounds like you're probably wanting to throw things that we might not be able to say on YouTube, so let's be careful. Gasopods could work. Oh, I need to unenchant this and throw that in the nether. Positive X that way. I kind of want to see. So this is minus 53, 37. So if I'm going, let's say 34 blocks, that would be minus 87. Never mind, it wouldn't be. It would be because it's going negative X. No, this is positive X. Oh, right. Okay, it's minus. I'm stupid. Hold on. My brain doesn't work. So if I wanted to go, let's say, 34 blocks that way, it would be minus 19. Forgot how to do maths there for a moment. This doesn't feel far enough away to create a new portal. This does not feel like it's gonna work. I would love for it to work, but I feel like it's not going to. You used to be able to, a lot better control your voice, you used to be able to mimic your teacher so perfectly you could activate her Apple Watch. It's hilarious. So this is where the portal would be built. It doesn't feel right. Do we think I would have a higher chance of the portal connecting the way I want it to if I built one in the overworld, lit it, didn't go through, came through here, built one here, lit it, and then went through? Because otherwise I feel like either way it's just going to connect up to the same one that that one connects to. I mean, in older versions, this distance would not be sufficient. I can say from experience. Build it here and fuck it, we ball. But then if it doesn't connect up, then I just don't get a nether portal to that village. I mean, either way, I'm not building it this stream. I've got a little bit of a headache, so I'm gonna stop, like, now-ish. But for future. Maybe for future I will research. I'll do some tests in a creative world to see how far nether portals go. But regardless, I think for today I'm going to stop now, as I am very tired. It's been a tiring time. Stop now, take the crown away from Lucy. Let me just put the netherrack away here. I mean, it's gonna happen with... It's not... I don't care about the crowns. I'm just stopping. Am I ever in the VC on my Discord? No, the VC exists because there was a VC created by default when I created the Discord. I'm not a sort of person who goes in VC very often. There's another server that I'm on where there's a joke about how a load of people go in VC, but they're just muted, so they're still not talking to each other. I mean, it's not up to me if it's used. It's there. It can be used. Just don't do anything in the VC that you wouldn't do in the text chat. Like, the rules still apply in VC. That's the only thing. But it's there, you can use it. Make the mistake of drinking coffee in the afternoon. It's midnight, but you can't sleep. How long does your coffee non-sleepiness last? I drink tea like an hour before I go to bed and I'm still fine. And tea isn't that much less caffeine than coffee. Should change the member permissions to not be able to speak in VCs for the funny. I grant you that would be funny, but I don't think I'm going to mess around with that. Don't know, you're still feeling energized. Maybe what you need to do is... I don't know, I couldn't think of anything. Tea actually contains molecules that slows the absorption of caffeine. It still makes you... Like, they recommend to not drink tea before bed. Like, it still makes you less tired. I feel like the difference of afternoon to midnight is massive. You once drank 4 cups of tea in one go. That's not healthy. Sorry, cups of coffee. That's even less healthy. Don't. Yeah, it's not enough to cause an overdose, but it's still not healthy. Drank iced coffee from your friend when you were like 11 or 12 and felt like you were having a heart attack. Anyway. I'm gonna not sit here blathering, making my headache worse. I'm going to... You became an entity of coffee that exists on Earth. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Yes, I'm going to finish. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I will try to remember to put a poll for with Silk Song going to every other week. I will try to remember to put the poll up for that. I am just had a lot going on recently. But yes, thank you everyone for watching. I will see you next time, hopefully. Have a good one, everyone, and bye-bye.